Now, there's no pressure on that tire. Now, standing on top of it, now kick it. Okay, y'all notice the difference? You put pressure on top of that tire, and what that's going to do is that's going to make sure y'all can see inside of this tire. Right now, there's no contact patch in there. Okay? As you press down on it, what happens? You see that expand. Okay, can you see that? There's no contact patch. Now as you compress it, see how that opens up? Y'all see?
You're literally looking at
Look inside there.
what the contact patch.
That's your contact patch with no pressure. Now you put pressure on there, look how that expands open. Okay? So, a lot of times you guys are thinking, well, hey, I don't want to go too hard on my brakes or too hard on my gas. There's a fine line. Okay? Of course, if you go exceed your 100% of traction, you're going to spin it up. But if you get that nice sweet spot, you're going to expand that contact patch. That's a lot of contact patch. Before I saw this demonstration, I thought it was like that much contact patch as you're riding along. But if you actually get some pressure on that tire, it really helps to get you guys some traction in there. So the book I always reference is Sport Bike Riding Techniques. It talks about this, 100 points of traction. Anybody read that yet? Yes? Okay, y'all remember that section in there? Okay, for you guys who haven't read it, basically what it's talking about is you have 100% of this tire that y'all can use. As you're accelerating down the road, you hammer the gas, 100% of this tire traction is going to pushing the bike forward. Now, as you start to lean the bike over, you can't ask for 100% acceleration anymore. Just like, say for instance, this is the front tire. You're asking for now 100% brake. Force compress. You get your compression or your contact patch expanded. Now, as you start to lean the bike over, you can't ask for 100% brake anymore because now you're giving away some of that percentage to what? Exactly right.
Lateral grip.
Exactly right. Ooh. So 100% right here. Now as I start to lean over, think about it in your head. 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 0. Now I've got the tire way down here. 100%, probably not any of us, but close. 95% of all of that tires is going to holding the bike up. Your, what did you call it? Lateral grip. Lateral grip, okay? Now, transferring the weight. Now, this is the rear tire. We're tipped all the way in here. There's not really a whole lot of weight on there except the body weight. Now, as you transition the weight from the front of the bike to the rear of the bike, once you get on that gas, it's going to expand that contact patch. And then you think about it in your head too. Right now, I'm asking for 90% traction. I'm going to start giving some of that away to my acceleration. So I'm thinking in my head, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 100% on the gas. All it's doing, and even if it's up here, you're spinning, but you're exceeding that 100% when you're spinning, but the tire straight up and down is spinning like this. Of course, you're down here. Well, think about this. A lot of the guys that are low-sided, you're on the gas. Everybody knows you're on the gas too much, it slides and goes down. Okay, but really think about that. If I'm at 90% traction, I can only ask for 10% gas. If I ask for 15%, boom, on the ground. Okay? Whereas if you guys are up on this portion of the tire right here, that's what I'm sure a lot of guys have already experienced it. You get on the gas, kind of bucks you up, and then you can still keep riding it out. Because you're on this portion of the tire right here. You still exceeded the 100%, but you're on a portion of the tire where it's a little more forgiving. Okay? You guys understand that? Does that help? Makes you more confident? Really think about that. 100% on the brakes. 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Right here, accelerating 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Okay? Really think about that. Really count. To this day, I still count that out in my head because that helps me really work on my trail brake. If you guys are going into the turn, 100% and 0%, that's what a lot of us are doing, right? And you think about that contact patch in there. It's looking great right there. Then you get off the gas, that's what happens. You lose traction. You guys see that right there? How it bounces right back, you lose your traction, and you just lean it over, and you're just hovering on nothing. A lot of us are just coasting through the turns, and there's no traction there. Okay?
And you're worried you're going to tuck the front, so you back off the brake, when in actuality the brake is what's giving you the most.
You're making it worse. Because if everybody can see that, you're on the brake right there, as soon as you get off the brake, boom, sits up, no traction. Okay? And you guys can tuck the front end. Make sense? Yeah. Cool.
We're talking about the front brake, right, not the back.
Forget about the back brake.
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys.